blacking in and out in a strange flat in East London. Somebody I don't really know just gave me something to help settle me down and to stop me from...
Greetings! I think we're live. Let's do some questions. I've got one for you, Nigel. Hi, Nigel. Nigel, for those who don't know, yes, Nigel, how do I do this? Like, there.
On my screen, you're pointing at Dani, but whatever.
Well, damn it. Okay, never mind. I'll quit that. Nigel, for those who don't know, Nigel plays drums in the Sleeping Souls. He and I, we've played together since
2006.
2006, and Nigel has played drums on every recording that I've had drums on. I think I'm right in saying.
You are right in saying that.
Yeah, well, as Frank Tanner, I should say. But anyway, Nigel, we've got a question here from Neil Colicchio. God, I hope I said that right. Neil Colicchio, who says, out of all the bands you've toured or played with, who was the biggest wild card?
Wild card?
Yes, wild card. Who was the biggest wild card?
Well, translate that.
Well, it doesn't mean who's the best. It means who's the most unexpected or
okay.
Wild card.
You need to watch
yeah, I know. We're about to get slanderous all of a sudden.
No, I mean, years ago when I played with a band called Unbelievable Truth, we toured with Tori Amos, and I didn't know much about her at that time. But then we played with her, and I thought, wow, she's jolly good. I've
got a question here from Susan Merrily, who says, do you have already, or will you be getting some of Heather Law's Take That Heart artwork tattooed?
I feel like that's more of a question for you at this point. I'm not getting my own artwork tattooed on me.
We could have a conversation about it right now.
Yeah, I guess we can. I would love to tattoo you, but you have to like my work first, so I'm not going to force it on you.
But of course, I think it's reasonably obvious that I like your work.
You might. Maybe you like it on paper, but maybe you don't want it on you. But I've had a lot of people ask me for the album covers on them already.
That's awesome, and I mean, I seem to remember you telling me that there was mostly English people so far.
Yeah, I keep getting emails from people over there, which is not really helpful because I don't live there.
Okay.
No, but it's not making me any money.
I've got an idea though. So my friend Matt Hunt works at Modern Body Art in Birmingham. It's his tattoo studio. He does a lot of my ink. He's a lovely guy. And I'm going to see him on Wednesday. I think we should arrange you to come and do like a residency.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be great to do a guest spot, and then you should let me tattoo you if you would let me.
I would.
I can do a dot. I can give you a freckle, and
no. I'd like to, but I'd like to get a big piece done. Just do like a back piece.
Yeah, absolutely. Whoa, what? Back piece? Yeah. Start small. Start small. I'm not going to be there long.
No. We'll get something really mad. Get like a search and destroy sun on my back, like Roland.
Well, a cat's involved now.
Yeah, I've got questions here from. Hold on. Here we go. Fox Narwhal. Is that a real name?
That's a great name.
If it is, it's the single greatest name I've ever heard in my life. Fox Narwhal says. Anyone got any cover suggestions?
Yeah, I remember you finished. I remember being in, I think it was Munich when you guys finished 4 Simple Words. That was exciting. I think it was Munich. When it was the first time you
covers. Finish writing it.
Greg, get out, Greg.
My bus is here. All the best.
Hang on a minute. Do you remember, Frank, in Aberdeen, we were sound checking once, and for some reason the sound check turned into Under the Sea from that Disney film.
Yeah.
I want to hear that.
A song
I really want to hear that.
There was once a time when I knew all the words to that song.
Is that
the Disney only set?
Is that with the Sebastian, the shrimp or something?
Yeah. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. There we go. There's my credibility. Just you saw it here live on Google. But listen, we're going to do a couple more questions. In fact, let's do one more kind of group question that we can all talk about together, hopefully without me becoming too self-conscious. Dave James says that he thinks the new album, Take That Heart, is a cracker. Thank you, James. It's very kind of you. He says some of the songs are a punch in the gut. Do you ever consider leaving some of these songs off the album, being too close to the bone? He also says, how did you decide which songs went on the deluxe edition and which ones went on the album proper. So, and I'm going to combine that with Alana Littman, who asked if there are any tracks that I'm more fond of on the new album than others, and why or why not. So basically, let's just talk about the new record. There were lots more songs than needed at one point. I think there was sort of maybe up to like 25 on the list, and I didn't want to make a double record, so we had to cut down to 12, and that was agonizing at various points, and decisions were made, and I will spend the rest of my life agonizing over them. Nigel, Val, anybody got any thoughts on any of that?
What, the third 3 years?
Yeah, yeah. I guess we'll get there. I know that you, Val, were kind of. I saw you registering your displeasure about some of the tracklist choice.
Oh my god, because I loved "We Shall Not Overcome." That was like my jam from the second I heard it, and I was like, bonus track only.
Yeah, it was the B-side on the Recovery 7 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, good. But that was the last song to get cut. Like that, there was at one point when I was sort of saying that let's just do 13 songs, but I had this thing about it fitting on one side of a 45-minute cassette, and so something had to go. In terms of the new record, I mean, I sort of feel a bit weird having favourite songs on an album, particularly kind of this close after having it done. I think if I had to pick one, my favourite song is Broken Piano, which weirdly enough, since the record's been out, you know, some people got their pre-orders or whatever, there was a leak, so there's opinions about the album floating around. It's funny, some people seem to really like the song, some people really seem to not get that song at all and hate it a lot, but I think it's the best song on the album, personally. Thoughts?
I like We Shall Not Overcome as well. I didn't realise it wasn't on the album.
Beans and Jay and I are united front against you, Frank.
Yeah.
But it's on the deluxe edition.
Yeah, that's the one that I
enough.
purchased this morning. How many deluxe do you think you'll do in comparison to the... That's the only one that YouTube was kind of... Not YouTube, that iTunes had up. So I just went straight for the deluxe.
Hopefully lots, because I want people to hear all of the songs, but then at the same time, you know, I think...
What's the point of making it 12 songs?
Exactly!
I
thought the album was an art form. Somebody told me just a second ago that the album was an art form. I don't get it. I'm confused.
It has to do with... Hold on.
Shall I just not show up tomorrow? Sorry, Frank.
No,